High food prices and poor quality affect individuals and communities worldwide. The current food system prioritizes profits over nutrition and sustainability. To educate and raise awareness about the problems related to high food prices and poor quality. To advocate for fair and affordable access to nutritious and high-quality food for all. Highlight the increasing cost of basic food items and its impact on low-income individuals and families. Expose factors contributing to inflated food prices, such as monopolies, market speculation, and subsidies. Discuss the prevalence of processed foods, additives, and harmful ingredients in the food supply. Address the impact of industrial farming practices on nutrition, the environment, and public health. Explore the concentration of power in the hands of a few corporations and its consequences on food prices and quality. Examine the lack of transparency in the food industry and the need for stronger regulations and consumer protections. Utilize social media platforms, blogs, and websites to share information, statistics, and stories related to high food prices and poor quality. Create engaging and shareable content such as videos, infographics, and articles to educate the public. Establish partnerships with local organizations, influencers, and experts to amplify the movement's message. Organize webinars, workshops, and community events to foster dialogue and knowledge sharing. Encourage individuals to join the movement by sharing their own experiences and advocating for change in their communities. Provide tools and resources for activists to organize local initiatives, such as food drives, community gardens, and petition drives. Collaborate with policymakers, lawmakers, and organizations focused on food justice to push for legislative changes. Advocate for policies that promote fair pricing, sustainable agriculture, and improved food labeling and safety regulations. Engage with journalists, reporters, and media outlets to increase coverage and awareness of the movement. Share personal stories and success stories from the movement to inspire others. Collect and analyze data to track the progress and impact of the movement. Share reports and findings with the public to demonstrate the effectiveness of the movement's efforts. Call for unity and collective action to create lasting change in the food system. Remember, this outline is just a starting point, and you can modify it to align with your specific vision and goals for the movement. Here are a few additional points to consider. Community engagement and empowerment. Encourage local communities to take ownership of their food systems. Support initiatives like community-supported agriculture, CSA, and farmers markets. Promote urban gardening and local food production to increase access to fresh and affordable produce. Foster partnerships with local businesses and organizations. Collaborate with food cooperatives, local restaurants, and grocery stores to promote affordable and quality food options. Engage with schools and educational institutions to integrate food education programs into the curriculum. Intersectionality and inclusivity. Recognize the interconnectedness of food justice with other social justice issues. Address the disproportionate impact of high food prices and poor quality on marginalized communities. Advocate for equity and inclusivity within the movement, amplifying diverse voices and experiences. Collaborate with other social justice movements. Build alliances with organizations fighting for affordable housing, healthcare, and fair wages to create a broader movement for social change. Participate in intersectional events and initiatives to demonstrate solidarity and build a more inclusive movement. Sustainable and regenerative food systems. Promote sustainable farming practices. To keep the best of our own produce coming to our tables. Advocate for regenerative agriculture, organic farming, and responsible water management to ensure long-term food security. Educate the public about the environmental impacts of industrial agriculture and the benefits of sustainable alternatives. Support local and regional food networks. Encourage the development of local food economies, reducing reliance on long-distance transportation and supporting small-scale farmers. Promote food preservation techniques and reduce food waste to maximize the use of available resources. Highlight the global nature of the issue. Discuss the impact of high food prices and poor quality on vulnerable populations worldwide. Collaborate with international organizations and campaigns working towards food security and food sovereignty. Facilitate knowledge exchange and learning. Share success stories and strategies from other countries and regions that have addressed similar challenges. Engage in global advocacy efforts to address systemic issues and promote fair food policies on a larger scale. Continuous evaluation and adaptation. Regularly assess the movement's progress. Monitor and evaluate the impact of the movement's initiatives and campaigns. Collect feedback from participants and adapt strategies accordingly. Remain open to new ideas and collaborations. Foster a culture of innovation and flexibility within the movement. Embrace new technologies and platforms to expand the reach and effectiveness of the movement's message. By following this outline and adapting it to our specific goals and circumstances, we must create a powerful movement that educates and aligns people against high food prices and poor food quality, ultimately driving positive change in the food system, owned by the people, used by the people, and one that we can proudly pass on to our children. At FAIRFOODPRICEMOVEMENT.com